Looks like boxing ring. If you mess with the bull, you get horns. We've got Kevin 11, Shourya Hospital, and the big bull, Yuvan Properties. They're back. Let's roll it. Swargam Naveen with ball in hand. They've got Gaurav, the man in form. Gaurav for the team. He's been promoted as an opener. Straight away. On the bat, says wait on. We'll have to wait. The man in form, power behind stumps the skipper. Isn't much affected with the decision, and so we've seen from the other charming captain, Charan Dilip, irrespective of what the conditions are, they prefer going along with the team strengths. This is the game to watch on, everyone who's watching us from the ground, from the YouTube. All eyes started on this game. Two gems of the crown here battling for opponents worthy. Pulls away, straight in. Fielder in possession. Will he get it? Oh, yes. You wouldn't want to miss out on any good throw. In fact, he's got a good shoulder. You wouldn't want to challenge the conditions. What we expect, it might get little overcast. What the weather conditions are, the forecast, what is it's displayed. We're not Nostradamus to predict. But yes, if it gets overcast, the type of bowling attack Shourya Hospital, Kevin 11's got, it's going to get interesting with the batting firepower with Yuvan Properties. Back foot punch. Firm. I feel the rush on the field flowing through everyone's veins. Takes on, dangling around the leg side into keeper's pouch. Safe pair of hands for Prateek. Pretty decent with the glove work. Being a captain, if you're a keeper, let's reiterate this point. It's going to be a net, it's a win situation because you can control the game. Oh, nicely bowled. He's excited straight away. You can feel the rush from behind the stumps here. Straight away, he knows he's gone. Gunski, first blood. Yuvan Property down with the one pillar. Prateek goes back for not. Straight in front. It might result in a mighty game, or it might. Ah, good bounce. You just look at the bounce. The pitch is gotten as a sponge, soft, providing that bounce. If you're someone who can throw at that pace and that bounce, then the batsman should watch out for you. Revant in middle. These both pulled in the game from opposition's jaw as if it was a cakewalk for them. I smell something interesting cooking between the teams here. Two tight ones. No one from the team, either Shourya Hospital, Kevin 11, or Yuvan property, wants to go home without putting up a fight. And on the slip cauldron, we've got Jairam Reddy along with Pratik Pawar. In front of pads, excited, Mr. Umpire, what do you reckon? Firm has got a lot of experience. Umpire Ramo standing along. Umpire Deepak says going down the leg. You gotta wait. Appeal full of conviction, full of energy. This is what dances down the ground. Look at this man. How confident he is with the stroke. Gets back in time. Good between the wickets. Field set up for Gaurav. They've taken out the slip. They've got extra cover. Tickled it fine. Good wrist work. Where he just had to show where the ball belongs to. Ah, yes, crunch over the top. The shot, if someone in Hindi, you can, the shot is Lallan top. You can say that. That firm crunch, the echo of the shot is a tight one. Advances played with soft hands, gentle touch. Smart play of cricket here. Not carried away with emotion, but with intellect. Drives it. Kevin, the former captain of the team. Results, two over completed, 1 wicket down, 14 runs. After 2 overs, 14 runs. Naveen with the spell to continue. Push in the gap. Oh, well, well. How good is that? Absolutely marvelous. Just had to give himself little room, carve the way out. The ball knew its position. That is boundary. Push, one, repeat. Takes one. Smacked. One. Close, very close. Like a kingfisher to grab it. He didn't expect that type of bounce off the wicket, but will have to go. 2 wickets down for Yuvan property. Ashish has bagged one. Drives it over from the slip cold run. Go get the ball away from the boundary. 4 runs for Yuvan property to add on to the total. Game going equally head to head. Again, this time the ball showed little late swing wherein reaching the keeper glove. A little hint we've got this time. They've got Jairam Reddy in this flying slip cold run, and at the first slip, leave your hand, watch it close, pay tribute to the man who's bowling on the money, Ashish. He's got 1 wicket. To the fielder, an extra cover. Chances of directed, but they've got backup. Nothing to worry about. Fielder Ram Patil. Tackled away to Murthy, who's at fine leg. Driven with authority. He wouldn't allow. Maybe he'll be standing like a wall in the way. He's tough to knock down. Be careful. He might bring an airplane down as well. Cuts it and good carry. He's got his legs close. Keeper Pratik. Naveen again on the money, straight between the stumps, attacking persistently, doing the same thing what he is known for. Maybe if he can get the wicket, maybe he won the wicket to perform a cartwheel. Takes it on, played well. I'd say someone will have to anchor the innings for Yuvan property, what they are currently doing, along with Revant. They've got the caliber and potential, Revant, along with his fellow player, Sai. Will have to do something. We haven't seen Pratik very chirpy behind the stumps, but this time, if he's chirpy as a captain, this is something important as a manager. You'd see him, he's totally involved in the game, controlling, leading from front. This is what leaders do when they want their team to lead from front. After 5 overs, we are on 30 on the loss of 2 wickets, wherein 1 more over remaining to end the power play. Indrajit was awarded last night for the best fielder in played season. Now he's playing the season. Yes, you can rely on him. We know this man, this bloke is a blaster of the ball when he comes on to bat. Jairam Reddy on your screen. And Kevin, the mastermind who knows to play his cards well. The P Square partnership of Pradeep, the other opener of this team. We're gonna see some spin and no mistakes from Kevin this time. Ram Patil, they've called upon him. This is a sign that Kevin 11 is in the hunt of one more wicket to push Yuvan Property down, but I am sure. Oh, bang on, straight away. This is as easy as you like. Handsomely hit over the top. Demolishing. I was talking about Yuvan Property. I am sure this team is made like a gun. When he's brought into attack, then this will be the battle of talent. Decent Dinesh Gaur in the middle who's standing at mid-on. He's a bowler come batsman. A pretty all-round package for the team. Pretty decent. Oh, that's spun very, very well. And he's played well, in fact, or else he would have been evicted from the pitch. Chandan Sahani from the square leg. Waiting for his turn. Crunch. Kevin throwing himself. But everyone, this is a tight, flashy slap to the point. As soon as he hit it, oh dear, you get it. Whenever he strikes from the meat of his bat, then it should be a boundary. Is there a rule like this? I don't think so. Takes on. Will go for a gentle single. Comprehensive batting, I'd say, from Revant. He's filling and ticking all the boxes here. Boundary and then a single as a batsman. This is something very crucial. Oh, well, this time credits on the bowler. The way he's applied the force of his finger for the extra turn, but it was looped little uppish. That's the reason why he could not invite the batsman up front. But the game of your fingers, then you are the man of your skill. They're trying everything. And the score after power play is going head to head. Just 2 wickets down for Yuvan Property. And they are on 43 after 6 overs. 43. Pradeep, who can also bowl for his team, the opening batsman who comes like an opening pair. Cut it to the man. Jairam just carrying him with the throw. I'd say Yuvan Properties are back in the game with the core. They've had the core, but 2 or 3 changes, what Charan said at the toss, then it's crucial. It's an important game, they know. A lovely pull from the face. Didn't connect it well, but that shows how well you're watching the ball. Not easy to play that pull shot straight from your face. Talking about Yuvan, then they've got the pinch hitters. Gopi is yet to come in. And if Samir is playing, then yes. And Chandu who can hit well as well. Very well. Keeper behind the stumps. The captain not wanting to result any extras nor any freebies. Keeping the Josh. Maybe sometime later in the drinks break, he might say, how's the Josh? And the whole team might erupt high. Shot to Murthy. Little inert from him. The ball might go away to boundary, but not enough pace on the ball. But I've expected. Should have been one, but in the end they get two. Cut it. He pressed himself on the back foot. Just one. Somewhere or the other, I feel this game is more than just cricket because the fielders in the middle and the batting team is gifted with a lot of talent. They've got potential in the bag. In front of pads, nicely bowled. He's pushing for second. How's the communication? And it's very good. Second one completed with ease and grace. 7 overs completed. 7 sevens are 49. That is your run rate. 7 runs per over. 49 is the score after 7 overs. 2 overs, 2 wickets down. Who are we here? Say hello to Murthy, the jolly man. Might be with a smile when it comes to game. He takes everything down on his way. In this game, only one thing from the nature I'd request is little overcast sky, and then the stage would be set for a big event. Shot one, beat him with his speed. I'd say the wicket keeping, because Prateek's been kept busy with the dots some or the other, but he's not been a wicket keeper who's rusty. He's diving, he's bent low, he's collected the ball pretty from here and there. Straight drive to play on. Just one of this ball. Little too much trying everyone because they are at a juncture where they do not want to go. This time beaten again. Good work behind the stumps to watch the ball keenly and allow to be there where it is. Hello, hello, hello. Alva Edison, where are you? I think you've invented the bulb, but we've got other scientists here. Say hello to Sai, everyone in the house. Join in with the party. Are you from the science field here? What's your stream? Irrespective, but cricket is your stream. You own it. Taken. Jairam Reddy in action. Throw digressed. Let's reflect on the leaderboard. Where are we going? The Pawar is waiting in the second position in the batting lead, scoring 220 runs, averaging 55 in every game, strike rate of a mammoth 191. They've got Laddu Ganesh 232 in 4 innings. Ganesh, who tops the leaderboard, punch of the back foot. Will he be looking for the second one? Little hesitant. Will he come back? Kevin put it down. Not the usual sight what we see from him. Eight overs completed. The score is 57 on the loss of 2 wickets. We've got Vinay Gaud in the third leading part. He scored 197 and Bala from MHV 191 runs. Gaurav from Yuvan Properties, he's got 172 in the bag. Revand, who's still on the crease alive, is on 6th position. Usually it's not considered, but yes, 6th. Revand's alive, the game is alive. Let's not forget the bowlers who are doing their job. Ajay Yadav with 11 wickets in 5 innings. Nicely played from the leg. He played in the line of ball. RNCS Masters, what team this has been for the edition. And Rajesh from MHV, the captain himself. And Rajashekar Naik from CIL. Vinay Kumar from Royal Hitters. Takes it on. Fielder in position. The sweeper, Kevin. Takes it. Just one. They've got Sai Prasad from KCC Royals with 9 wickets on 5th position. The fielder, Prateek, with the most dismissals again. Advancing down, but better of Pradeep to deceive. He's got 8 dismissals, 2 run-outs out of them in 5 matches. You cannot keep this man out of the game. Tarak from Jumbo 11, 7 dismissals, 6 catches. Little too away. He had to be punished for that. He had to be punished for that shot. It was going down the line. He knew it. The exclamation, what he exhaled, he knew it. That was a bad delivery. Along with them, we've got Ganesh from Striking Surgeons, 5 dismissals. Raju from MHV, 4. Cut away to Kevin. No mistake this time. Acute with the fielding. Most valuable player. I can say the most versatile player for me. You put him wheresoever you want to put him and he gives you the result. Straight. He's played. This is a daring shot to come down the track, exposing his pad in front and playing from the meat. Ganesh tops it again, the MVP with 36 points. Behind him, he's got Prateek, who's in the run chase. Vinay Kumar with 25 points. Rajashekar with 25 and Vinay Gaud with 23. 9 overs done. We are on 64. Current run rate goes around on 7.11. Revand batting on 21 on 20 balls. Sai on 28 of 20 deliveries. 64 of 9 overs. 64. I'd say you something more fascinating fact than you'd be amused by this. Shourya Hospital, Kevin 11 is topping the Pool B. But yes, Yuvan Properties have got one of the finest run rates. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely, dear. Where have you got the shot from? This shot, you've saved this for this game. Oh, dear. You've got on the top. Looked like as if he's riding a horse. Got on the top, hit it. Drives it. Firm drive. Direct hit. Could have created chance. Let's leave it to umpire. The composition, what I was talking about. Kevin 11 topping the list with 8 points. If they close this game, then there'll be a clean sweep with 10 points. Nobody can get closer to them. But if Yuvan Properties fine tickle. Fine tickle. This time, good work of wrists here. Not just power, but he's showing his class with the wrist work he's making. If Yuvan Properties define or decide something to create problems, then they'll get the tie with Shourya Hospital and Weekend Warriors waiting in the second position. This is going to be a permutation, a lot. I don't want to break my head with the run rates here. So if you want to win, then the Shourya Hospital will put in. And Yuvan Properties will do everything in their way to win this game. They'll put in not 100, not 200, but 210% in their way. And a single. Tickle fine to the man. Quick throw. Oh, whisker. Saved by a whisker here. Good throw. Risk worth taking for your team. I'd say 2 boundaries of this over. Then it's taken pressure off from the batsman. 10 overs completed. The score is 76 on the fall of 2 wickets. 76. We'll have a drinks break. A lot for the captains to strategize here. Let's leave and let's go for a break. We are back in action. We've got Ram Patil to start from the other end. Oh dear nature, thank you for fulfilling my wish. The overcast skies, what are being encompassed over the ground. We want little breeze as well. So far, Ram Patil, wicketless. What we have seen, it's a rare sight to see him 2 overs without any wicket. But credit to Revant and Sai, batting very well. Oh, flighted. Where is it going? Going. Oh yes, what have you done? Was this a catch? But no, forget it. Whatsoever it was, Revant dancing down the track for a 6. He's thrown his bat as if he threw Mjolnir of Thor. Cut away. Pushing for hard. Pushing for the second. Will he come? Says no. Pretty well from Indrajit. Wanted to sweep him. Prateek's missed it. Pradeep chasing. He wouldn't want to give up on the chase here. Cut the ball out. He saved valuable runs for his team here. A probable, definite effort from him. In stride, dead in front of stumps here. He tried the quicker one. Again, he's got him, has he? This is it from Ram Patil special. He was wicketless, but he says goodbye. I'll see you later at the dugout. Revant, who was being so good, delight to watch him. Oh dear, you've made a mess of yourself. Heartbreaking for Revant. Would have been a master innings if it would have stayed in the end along, anchoring, but yes, he's disheartened. Once gone, the man with explosiveness, confidence in his veins, the explosive is his nature, Samir in middle. This is what happens when you've got abundant experience. Poor lad, he didn't know what was coming in his way. It's got him straight in front of pad. Dinesh. Quick on field. Oh, looked like as if he's throwing his whole arm with the ball. That's the commitment. Has got some fans in the dugout cheering for Dinesh. Samir taking his guard against Dinesh. Usually an opener, but any order. A lovely, that's a Jaffa. That's a Jaffa from Dinesh. Samir has scored a lot of runs in any order. This time quicker, dangled it around. He was hesitant, but a good call not to get off the strike. Takes on, it's been miscued. Fielder coming underneath, and a long walk. Without opening account, Samir walks back. Can you believe it? He's been diffused. What we had expected from him, usually he stays long, hits few for fun, and then gets along. But this time, Samir being sent early. Gopi, who's got strength in his arms, believes in himself, lies on trust. Dinesh with wicket, he's taken in his first over. Gopi's got a task. Front, back to Dinesh. Dinesh looks like he's not going to stop. Not going to give easy singles here. They'll have to try hard and harder. He's cut it. Pushing hard. Wants to take a second one. Indrajit. The ball popped out of his hand. Consistent here. Just 4 wickets going. They've got runs scored under their belt, Yuvan Properties, but the factor is they've lost wickets here, 4 wickets down on for 92 runs. 12 overs complete in 92 runs. Rain gods, please. Fingers crossed, we don't watch. We want to enjoy this game. Gopi takes on the top, everyone. Pradeep again into action, chasing along. It's going to be hard. Will get a bounty over the top from the keeper. 4 runs for Gopi. It's drizzling a little, but looks like a passing cloud over the ground. But if I had to make a wish, I'd say no overcast sky. I want this to be cleared. Straight front. Rampadal at his best. In front of the other ace player, Gopi. Is whipped across. Gopi pushing for the second. Will he come back? Play it at soft hands. But the fielder quick enough. Dinesh quick enough to come back from the boundary. Just one. A fielder is very important. Who can save runs for you. You can see him how he rolls his finger when he bowls. That's a roll of his finger, which is giving him extra grip into the pitch. And when the ball drops down, That's giving him the drift. Takes on top. Where is it going? Over. Mars mission. Let's go straight to Mars. Independence Day. Are we aiming for Mars here? Yuvan Properties. That's a biggie. Some Raju special from Jairam Reddy of Hera Peri. Reverse sweep, appeals, but half-hearted, not so heartfelt. Pradeep again. This man's kept busy. You can see that from the captain. Pradeep, he would have expected more, but Pradeep's done his job. Pretty too fast. Of the soft hands, just one. They've got one boundary of this over. Nicely in the slot of block hole. Gopi has whipped it away like every time this man, Gopi, whips his bat around. It seems like a hunter. Appeal, the keeper is excited. Appeal full of conviction from keeper. And a leg by Sai. Let's not forget this man is playing so well here. Sai under pressure, scoring for his team. This is a big game. Tracker, oh well, where have you bought this from? AK-47, have you loaded it? Again, this is over. Safe. Maybe safety comes first. Gopi would have wanted to own the helmet on this and a no ball. Gopi would enjoy this. Something, an attribute of Gopi is something that he is a fearless batsman. And we've seen his commitment to the game. He was hurt on the very first match when the conditions weren't good. But the commitment what he's got, but a free hit here. He's got a license. Will he explode? Take your hands off. Take your hands off this. He might take you away. He might take you away to boundary as well along with the shot. Capitalized fully. End of the over. 14 overs completed. The score is 120 on the fall of 4 wickets. 120. Ram Patil with the final over. Can he do something? The Ram magic. We're going to proceed in the last quarter after this over. This is the 15th over he's bowling. Front played well. Pushing for the second in the gap. Will he come back? Will have to. Will stay back. The plus point here, the Yuvan Properties got an advantage of scoring singles. They haven't stopped on that. Gopi over the head and top. He creams it away. This shouldn't be labeled as a shot. This is a whipped cream. As smooth as a cream, he would take it on. Gopi this time. Didn't connect well. Fielders converging. Long on fielder comes into play. Sai playing on 46 of 35 balls. Gets on the strike. Ram with ball in hand. Front. He's been pretty expensive today, but yes, he's also got the opportunity to bat. He doesn't leave a chance. He's got one wicket in a game like this. Dances off, and a mammoth. Mammoth to bring your 50. Bow down, what a commendable job. Hail to this man, hats off what he's played. The type of innings, he stood tall, anchoring. Let's not forget Sai. The name, you will hear it again and again on this ground until he's on the crease. Punch of the back foot. Challenge, and accepted. With one. End of the over. 133. Look where Yuvan properties were and they were at. And like I was telling, singles have been pretty important to them to rotate the strike and get them on and off, to take the pressure off. Chandan Sahani has been kept away from action, now brought into attack. Looks pretty decent. Short run up. Doesn't want to waste his energy. Looks like a decent medium pacer. Oh, well, cut away. Lovely shot. You cannot bet. You place your money on the shot. If shot to be placed on a gamble, then this party, this shot is to be won. Hello again. Scoop second time. Fielder chasing away. Will he cut the ball? The ball teased him. Toyed around with the fielder. And looks like flurry of boundaries here. Sai Pragnay Reddy on the groove here. Making Shourya Hospital dance to his music. Gopi takes on. And signaled by the umpire, buys. "16 completed. The score is 143. Can Yuvan Properties land their score par from 160? Then this game will be a mountain. Anything upon 160 on this pitch is not easy in any T20 format. Swargam Naveen. (16) completed. 4 more remaining. Gopi. He's deceived him. He's absolutely outfoxed the batsman. Gopi was waiting on the charge, but he was enough not to be carried away with that delivery. Sai Pragnay Reddy again. Waiting on 62. Suddenly, he's marching. Takes on an easy single. Gopi heaves it around. Fielder coming underneath it. And splendid. Absolutely. Write his name with the ball. He deserved his wicket. If you can give him the wicket away, then it will be the fielder, not the bowler. He's collected an exceptional catch. Chandan, with his valuable contribution, you expect from a fielder like this to deliver with a masterpiece what has just delivered. Gopi has played his part. 21 runs and 12 balls. What can you expect? He's done the job what he's sent for. And Charan Dilip, interesting. If he connects, he can slog well. Friends, but from the rope, behind the rope. But once they are in, gritty competitors. Lovely shot, Amjad. Where have you got the shot from? He's got a lot of shot into his cricketing book. He is just doing with the exhibition. Are the shots for sale? I don't think so. They will cost a lot. With this, 150 comes up for Yuvan Properties. Takes on, bang it hard in the deck. Charan Dilip, ready to face. It's cut away. Third man fielder into play. (17 overs completed. The score is 152 on the loss of 5 wickets. Over the top. Oh dear. Oh dear. They've called in the third man. He's given the width and salt's been served on the wounds of Shourya Hospital. Get some bandages, please, somebody. They've just gotten the man inside the circle. Charan Dilip got better as a skipper. He would want to act from front. The man with potential. Better. Helicopter. Helicopter, please. This time he swung his bat hard and he's smiling for the shot. He wanted to hit somewhere, but he'll get definite boundary. What is thought he got it, but not the maximum. Difficult to play. Murthy trying to execute. Oh dear, smacking hard. Not from the proper space of the bat. For one, they are at a stage where twos will be important for them. They like to push, but yes, for Shourya Hospital, they'll want to stop. $164 on the loss of 5 wickets, 18 overs completed. Played around. Third man comes back for the second one. Good running between the stumps. Takes on. That's a crunch. Solid crunch. 4 runs to collect. Beaten this time. Prateek running hard. Chances off, but gets in time. Back to the bowler. It's clean and the stumps rattled. $171. Venkatesh in the house. Anything from here on, if they are close to 180, then it'll be a 171. It'll be a surplus for them. 6 balls remaining. Final 6 deliveries. Captain Prateek setting up. Can he pull this off? Murthy. With final 6. Bangs it on in the deck. Fielder who gets in close. Second one. He wouldn't take it. Just one. If they're getting only ones of this over, they wouldn't mind Yuvan, Shourya Hospital. A boundary is what they would seek here. Yuvan property. Just one. Takes on, bang it, straight. Where will it go? Nowhere. Just one. Tough to pierce. You can hit over his head, but not near from him. Handsomely struck. And the ball was dropped. Pressure makes things do it. And Venkatesh is being run out. And a boundary, which will add them. Heaves it around but misses. Dot to N. 179 is the target for Shourya Hospital, Kevin 11 to chase. We are back in the bag with 179 runs. Kevin K and Pratik, who's on non-strike. Pratik waiting, and Kevin on strike. Charan Dilip with ball in hand. They've got one slip in possession. And straight away wants to whack every ball here. It's not gonna get easy here. They've called up first slip and conventional. You can say him the third one. He's not taken. He's left the second slip cauldron. Drives it. Some touch of the bat. Bangs on hard, on the money. That carry, that bounce. Charan is showing why he is so dreadful as a bowler. Early on, if someone wants to learn how to use a new ball, then you can watch him. The way he uses the carry and the bounce he provides off the surface. Straight away going down, clean work, but could not collect it. He stopped the ball, the wicket keeper. Drives and over the head. Third man coming into picture, but is helpless. 4 runs. Opening boundary. Straight away appeals the umpire. He is in disarray, questioning the umpire's turn with his decision. Over ends, first over completed, and 6 runs of the first over. 173 required in 114 ball. And the power star Pratik Pawar on the strike, Mr. Skipper. Straight away bangs on, no wasting time here. No wasting. Time is money, money is time. He commands an authoritative strike. Venkatesh being sent away. Again, going down the leg here, going down the leg. Pity on the delivery here. It'll race away for the fence, wide +4. If Pratik is in destructive mode, then he can disrupt any bowler's line. Chandu coming to console. He knows his bowler well. If he can back up, then he can get on the money. Venkatesh played a lot, but this game, high pressure. Straight, this is better. We'll say the keeper and everyone to block him. Bang on. There is the first 6 of Pratik's bat. First 4, then now 6 of his bat. Straight away, I think Pratik has decided to capitalize. Keeper up close. They'll have to keep that in mind. He is the keeper with fast hands, Samir. Takes on, good carry from the wicket keeper. He didn't flinch on that delivery. Straight away in the fence. You don't have to run for that. That is straight away a boundary. 4 runs. That's a dot. Drives it to the sweeper for 1. Nicely bowled. Very well. The bowler collects back the ball. Smiles, but they know the importance of this game. They wouldn't want to get away. Charging up over the top, third man coming in. Oh dear, could have been the big fish in pond if he was gone. Fortunately, there's no boundary. conceded. Straight, yes, no, Charan Dilip back at the work. Straight away up front, and that's a plum. Says, you are there. There is your place to sit back in pavilion. First wicket going down for Kevin Levin. Shourya Hospital. Who do we have here? The other big fella of the town. Has got fast hands as attribute. Jairam is on the task. Two big boys of the league here. They've got name. They want to play on their name. Jairam Reddy in the middle. Venkatesh up. Straight to the fielder. Will be a gentle one. Pulls it from his body. front and defense. Again, in between the stumps here. Pretty decent of Venkatesh, what he's learned a lesson from his previous over. Four overs completed, the score is 35. Straight front. Back to bowler. Gopi. Who's bowling. Drives. Straight front, appealing for the conviction. But he remains safe. Catches the call. And that's a blinder. That's an absolutely blinder what they've taken. They know the price of this wicket. And Jairam Reddy departs back to pavilion without troubling anyone. That catch is absolutely amazing. Revanth in action again. Cries of catches. This man can bat and feel with ease and grace. Takes it. Chandan Sahani has been sent for the task. Straight away gets off with boundary. Pulled in. Sent for a single.
Five overs completed, score 40, loss of 2 wickets.
Five overs are down and we are at 40. Wherein required is 139 in 90 balls. 2 wickets down. Yuvan Properties. Deepak called up for spin. Half tracker. He hits the ball hard in the deck. This time flighted up in front of his stumps. Played well. But just will be a dot. Nicely flighted. In response, the fielders just give dot. No run to take. Good flight. Appeal. He's excited. And Chandan will have to depart. Deepak does the trick. He was confident and he's taken the umpire under his confidence. Chandan going back to pavilion, certainly unhappy. The thud on his pad with his bat shows he could have been a big wicket and a twist in the match. But Chandan does nothing. Gets back to pavilion after scoring 5 runs and 5 balls. One's gone down. The other brothers come up to take his place. Ram Patil. Yuvan Properties have taken 3 wickets. Looks like they're getting an upper hand. Just 40 runs they've given so far. Yuvan Properties on the top right now. Straight away he'll have to be waiting to get off the mark. This is the absolute Jaffa over for Yuvan Property with a maiden and a wicket. 40 runs, nothing to trouble. 6 overs down. The score is 40.
139 required. 139 required in 84. Will Shourya Hospital be able to chase it? In front, change of pace. He slowed the ball in air, trying to deceive Pratik. But Pratik has got a responsibility more as a captain and as an opening batsman to drives it. But we'll have to wait. Talking about responsibility, as a captain, he's enjoyed his role. In front, in front, in front, and Gopi is absolutely dissatisfied. He's calm as a bowler. He makes his game speak. He doesn't get feisty. Dancing off the ground just to stare at the keeper. This pal Gopi, how much we talk about him when he comes into play in the frame. One of the cool heads, but once he gets in the run, the fuel is his game. The aggressiveness he shows us with the gameplay, what he makes his moves. Yuvan Properties, packed up with stars in action. Shourya Hospital needs someone to hoist their flag. 3 wickets down. This would be an important partnership. The man on the screen can do wonders if he wants to. But we'll have to play sensibly for that, and the umpire calls it as a wide. In the block hole, nicely executed. Somewhere here or there, a lower full toss, he could have hit him out of the park. But yes, he's bowled very well. Seven overs completed. The score is 43 on the loss of 3 wickets. 43 runs on the loss of 3 wickets. In front of pads again. Posted for 1. Over the wickets, the common difference, what it's been is that Yuvan Properties were rotating their strike, and Shourya Hospital now finding the rhythm, they are rotating. Yes, rotating strike gets very crucial because the opposition will not get the grey area of your batting. It will be hard for the oppositions to adjust alongside. Nicely flighted away from the body, not giving in the zone of Pratik Pawar. Wants to cut it, but finds not. Advancing and then pressed himself back, forcing. This is a good sign if you're a spinner, if a batsman is stepping out. But then he has different plans. He has some other plans he's got into his cricket book here. Will try invention and he places it appropriately. 4 runs to collect. Cuts it, but the fielder in position will not allow him to take a single. With this mark, the 8 overs have been completed. "49. 49 after 8 overs down. 130 runs required in 72 balls. Top edge and save. The way he exclaimed with his bounce, his heart was in his mouth. Definitely, I can assure you that. Priceless. Has saved and has got 4 runs.
Required 113 runs in 54 balls. Required 113 runs in 54 balls.
Twelve overs completed. The score is 76 on the loss of 5 wickets. 103 runs required in 48 balls. Takes on, says the battle is still on, and yes, we'll have to wait. And the umpire signals it as a sixer. Pratik and Indrajit, who are holding the team flag. The game is still there if they believe. It's just how they respond to the situation. But yes, Yuvan Properties on top. Back to Sudhir.
and the umpire signaled it as a wide. A single. Back to the bowler again. He's bowling on the tighter lines, trying to restrict them. "13 overs completed. The score is 85. 85 on the loss of 5 wickets. Half of the pavilion filled with the out people who've been out for the cause of the team. They're fighting. Indrajit on 15 of 11 balls. Pratik on 41 of 35. Misses and on money. They've called in Charan Dilip because they know the importance of this man's overs. He will definitely not allow them, the Shourya Hospital Kevin 11, to strike. Leaving his stumps here. Samir will have to run away with the ball. He gets back. Takes it. Pulls across. Will get one. Deceived him with the pace. Landed in the keeper's hand. Just a dot. Cleaned up the mess. Charan gives relief out of Indrajit's misery. One more wicket down. They are preparing a shroud. and wrapping Shourya Hospital in it. 6 wickets down, 92 runs required in 37 balls. Can we see something special? Or is the game done and dusted? Everything will be dependent on the intuition of a batsman, what he thinks, how he wants to make his strokes. Everyone can bat, but not everyone can play up to their caliber. Yuvan Properties here, spoiling the party, but yes, they are on the top with the performance. They are more hungry. Straight aiming the stumps. Charan Dilip has got 2 wickets. (92) in 37 balls. Slip in possession. Dinesh is in the middle. Everything. 4 games. Kevin 11 Shourya Hospital has won. And this game, if they are not up to the mark, it'll be gone. 36 balls. 6 overs remaining. 92 required. Can it be done? Can we see something special of Dinesh and Prateek? Or is it Yuvan Properties will find the last nail? Four games. They haven't lost any. This is the 5th game. Lubed, and this is surely going out of the park. First one, bang on, take it. Looks like he's decided something in his heart. He gone 48 of 37 balls. He cuts it away. Will push it for 2. Yes, they've won the 4 games here. That will be in mind of Prateek. He wouldn't want to go without facing in platinum. If the Kevin 11 Shourya Hospital believes in their team, he shall pull it off. But Yuvan Properties aren't going to let them go that easy. They've got 6 and 2 runs. Sudhir, who bowls stingily, who was very tight on his line. Is looped up, nicely looped up. Allowed him to play. He comes back for the second one. Tight throw could be, and he is in. Samir knew it. Good running. He should have taken the call, and this man, as a captain, he's playing with responsibility. If he wants to get closer, this should be the intent. Strike and strike. If Dinesh wants their team to be in the game, then at least what the max he can do is that at least give the strike back to Prateek. And Sudhir here will just have to do casual things, what he is known for. Take wickets. The ball went low. Will be 1. The important factor, at least not wickets from here. If we can see few more dot balls of what Yuvan Properties are planning to planning to do, then the game is far away from over. from them. Takes on, goes big. Is it long enough? Don't worry about it. It is out of the park here. 6 more runs. This is going to be the big over for them. Now with this, they require 75 runs in 31 balls. Can you feel the wind blowing in the opposite direction? Dinesh, who's done with the ball with bat in hand. Moves across. They've run the first run hard. They wouldn't want to challenge his shoulder. There's no second run there. With this run, 74 runs required in 30 balls. 105. Prateek's passed his 50. 53 runs in 40 balls, but he's not concerned of his 50. What he wants is his team to be off the line. 4 games they've won, dear. But 1 game, if they come and spoil the party, then that's done. Every hard work, every ounce they've put in will go in vain. Gopi, 30 balls, 74 runs. Dinesh on strike. Gopi's got the ball. Changes in the field. Everyone ready. Buckle your belts. Takes it, goes to the field at covers. They've got 1 run off this ball. 73 runs required in 29. And the umpire. Nice bowling by Gopi. This time, oh, well. What a good effort it is. He's halfway down. Deepak, who saved runs here. Whatever you do, you get hurt, but you want to save something for your team. Prateek scarfed the shot out, and one man who was fighting hard goes back to dugout. Prateek falls. You've done enough for the team, but could not get them par the line. This was the wicket they were looking for, and the Gopi changes the game. Wickets piling. Balaji is the new man. Dinesh and Balaji, can they do something? 26 balls and 73 runs required. 16 runs per over. And dot. Every dot ball will put pressure on the batsman. That's save for Team Yuvan Properties and obstruction in runs for Team Kevin 11. .108 runs on the fall of 7 wickets. 71 runs required in 24 balls. Appeal and one more bites the dust. 8th wicket going down. Deepak plucks one more. Dinesh walks back to his pavilion. Pradeep was the new man. We usually see him open the innings, but this time something different. He is in a different zone. Sends it straight away, but will not get any. He is halfway down. Where does he think is running? And I think is gone. Will have to run back. It's simply gifting your wickets away. Just one wicket away, Yuvan Properties to seal this match. What a game this has been. This team is the dominating team from the very first. We have seen a little cameo of Shourya Hospital Kevin 11, but Yuvan Properties have been predominantly the side taking on the top. Takes it. will have to play the test knock where they'll have to save the day. And 1 wicket pending. Can Yuvan Property pull this off with a banger? Murthy is on the task. They've got a slip and a leg slip. They've been so better this afternoon. They would want to entitle themselves with the title of declaring Kevin 11 all out. Ain't gonna be easy. They've moved the leg slip away and got the second one. Will try Murthy moving his legs and defending. Oh, close, 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 very close. Sharan Dilip would have got the third wicket of this match. Just 1 wicket away remaining for Yuvan Properties to get their joy out. Smacks it, and it's going to be 4 runs. The only hardest part here for the fielders of Yuvan Property would be to get the ball from boundary. In front, Murthy tries and gets in the crease back. In the block hole, straight to the fielder at mid-on. Single, which ends the over. "64 runs more required in 12 balls. 64 more runs required." It's been put down and wants to come back for the second. Will not. Out of the ground for 6. Some late joy for Shourya Hospital to cheer. A big 6 out of Balaji's bat. And a dot. Could have been directed, but an unnecessary directed resulted in 2 runs. Six balls, 54 runs required. Dot. Line of dots. Murthy gets out of the crease, and will they be all out? And yes, it's been closure. So far they've come. Could have waited few more balls, but they've been all out here in this match.